Hi, I'm Brenda from Alberta Quilter. Please stay tuned for today's tip. I'm now going to show you some great scissors that I use in my quilting studio. I tend to have probably about 50 million of them in my studio due to the fact that my brain and my hands don't always work together. So therefore I will use it, put it down, walk away, and then come back and I cannot find my scissors. So therefore I tend to have many in my my studio. Having said that, not all scissors are created equal, and I would like to just show you a few of them that I like for the different reasons. The first thing I want to say is, if you have a favorite pair of scissors, do not let your husband or your children or your friends or your boyfriend for that matter go anywhere near your scissors, because they will cut things with it that never should ever have been cut. I have heard horror stories like you would not believe of things that have been cut with the precious $100 scissors. I personally don't own $100 scissors, but you know, if you want to spend that much, please feel free to do so. I have my big scissors that I use a lot is it is a Henkel, I believe, and I have had this for quite a few years, and I tend to just keep sharpening it, and I bought an actual scissors sharpener that I use on a fairly regular basis just to keep it nice and sharp. So I use this one when I'm cutting my batting or bigger pieces of fabric and so forth, and I do not let anybody use any kind of paper with it at all. If they have used paper with it, just take some cotton fabric and wipe off the lint, and then just use your sharpener and get it sharpened again, and that will definitely help reduce the bluntness of your scissors. I've had to do that on a fairly regular basis, so that's why I know. This scissors actually is handmade, and it's handmade in England. They have been making these scissors for over 100 years, this particular company, and it's an embroidery scissors, so it's nice. It's small blade, and you can kind of get in there into your embroidery, or you know, just those little threads that need to be cut off. That it's great for that use. This one is also actually an embroidery scissors, and it has a curved blade. I'm not sure if you can see that. I love the scissors because when you go in, sometimes you don't want to catch the bottom of your fabric. So with this curved, you can kind of get in there, get those snips off, and the extra thread that's come off, and it's easy to use, and they're very nice and sharp. These are dollar store scissors, and they're in the craft section, and I probably bought about 10 or 15 of them. I know, again, I can't remember where I put my scissors, so I will have them in my my apron when I'm quilting. I'll have them all scattered all over, because I'm always looking for just a little pair of scissors. And then these are just generic. This is a craft one, and this one I've also had for many years. It's also a Henkel, so it stays nice and sharp. Be sure to sharpen them often so that you are happy with the results. There's nothing worse than trying to use a blunt scissors to get in there and do your snipping. And yeah, so I love these scissors. I think that you will love having multiple scissors as well. Don't spend a lot on them, because like I said, you can go buy them at the dollar store, or you know, if you have one that's a good scissors, have that, and then a couple of small ones, and you'll be great to go. Thank you very much.